Today we're going to be looking at some of the pettiest people in TikTok.
Never said be the bigger person is wrong. Always be the smaller person. If they want to be petty, be pettier. Life is a competition. It's about winning.
I mean, that's just me. That is me, JT. Look, I'm all for being nice to people and treating people well, but if someone is rude and mean to you, you should absolutely be rude and mean back. You know, if someone is proper insulting me, I'm gonna have a go with them. Tell me you're a Leo without telling me you're a Leo. I mean, I'm a Sagittarius or Sagittarius, whatever it's called. The only thing about that star sign I know is that apparently I'm a bit blunt. Being the bigger person brought me so much peace in my life. Being the smaller person is a never-ending cycle. It's childish behavior in my opinion. Well, that's for you. Just because you like being the bigger person doesn't mean anything. I mean, with me, like, I literally like snap back and then block them because like I don't care. But then I also do low-key love irritating them when they play the petty game with me, but they don't know I'm the pettiest kind of petty there is.
Go ahead. Let's light this candle.
Yet again, that's so me. Like, there's nothing wrong with being petty. I love a wee bit of pettiness. What's the pettiest thing you've ever done? I think the pettiest thing I've ever done was to my mom. Basically, whenever I was younger, she irritated me. She, like, took my phone away. So she had a hot water bottle. So what I decided to do was get a pin and poke little pins in it. You know, poke little holes. And then, you know, whenever she filled it up, it exploded in her belly. I don't know if that's petty or if that's borderline, like, criminal behavior. My pettiness is like a personality trait at this point. They literally have no clue what they just initiated. Exactly. Like, it's actually quite scary because with me, my type of petty's a bit different. I like to do a wee bit of messing, like a bit of mind games. For example, if someone irritates me, I'll send their number up to like a really weird website so they'll get like spam called with calls and emails and texts from that website. Yeah, because little did I know the super competitive side of me will not let them win. Exactly, that's the Sagittarius point of me jumping out. Wait, that was 9 weeks. So you're telling me he left her and delivered for a day and she left him and delivered for 9 weeks? I mean, to be fair, I've done that accidentally. Like, I don't really go on my phone. I literally go on my phone to watch Twitter videos for another reason and play Coin Master. Like, that's the only reason I ever go on my phone. However, I don't think I would intentionally leave them and delivered for 9 weeks. Because at that point, they probably would block me. So that's like a next level of petty. They end up deleting the message. Wait, do people actually do that? Because there has been times whenever someone's messaged me in Snapchat, you know, I've seen it and I'll be like, oh, I'll answer it in an hour, and then whenever I go round answering it, they've deleted it. I mean, it does happen a lot on nighttime, probably because I think I'm asleep and they want me awake for a different reason. But is that why people delete their messages? They think that you're airing them? I could never. My nosiness would get the better of me. See, what you do is half swipe, like that thing. Oh my god, I love it. I really hope they never take it away because half swiping is so good. It's like you can basically see what they've written without like you answering it and without them knowing that you've read it. So the day that Snapchat take away half swiping, I will be deleting the app. Yesterday, my daughter's bully called her an ugly and poured milk in my daughter's chair before she sat down. So this morning, I printed off the picture I had saved of this little girl's happily married mama in another state eating face with another man. I put them in a sealed envelope, addressed it to the girl's father, and told my daughter to slip it in the little girl's take-home folder during recess. Oh my god. Whoa, now that is evil. That's the type of petty that I love. So basically, this woman's daughter is being bullied by a girl. So her mum got a photo of the bully's mum kissing another man, printed it out, put it in a folder, gave it to her daughter to put it into the bully's bag, address it to the bully's father, and now the bully's father's gonna see it. I think you might have just started World War III. Grow up, act like an adult. Adults shouldn't join a fight between a bunch of kids. Why not? Why shouldn't I? At the end of the day, if I have a child, my child's being bullied, I'm gonna do whatever I can to stand up for my child. And if that results in the bully's parents getting divorced, it looks like it's gonna happen. Dear TikTok algorithm, please bring me back for an update, amen. I know I need an update right now. I need to know exactly what's going on. Why is she jumping like that? Like, she looks like a wee bunny. If you live beside noisy people, you know exactly how hard it is. I feel like people are always noisy during like the early morning or late at night. It's never really during the day. Like during the day, if you want to make as much noise as you can, go ahead, I don't care. But I feel like people are always so much louder at night. Like I feel like with me, I don't really move during the day, but then at nighttime, I get the weird urge to just walk around the house. Okay, so we've got a tiny bit of an update from the woman.
You guys wanted the tea, here it is. The people below me are an old retired couple who like to sit at home and chain smoke all day, which is fine. If that's how you want to live your life, you do that. But once it starts to affect me,
oh,
we have a problem.
Yeah.
Okay? So first of all, I highly recommend that they stop because the way they hack all day, every day, it sounds like they already have a first class flight to meet their maker.
I mean, do you want to know something? That's a good thing, because if they're literally being irritating and chain smoking, encourage them to smoke, because at the end of the day, they're killing themselves.
Don't sign a lease knowing you can't smoke in or around the property.
Ooh.
Like, why would you do that? Anyway,
Yeah.
Jasmine, those shoes don't match. I know, but they make noise. That's
We
the
need to
wrong
hear.
foot, and I don't care.
That old couple who's right below you are gonna hate you. And also, why are they chain smoking in an apartment complex that they're not allowed to smoke in? I bet you they're like really rude old snobby old people. They're like, I don't care, I'll smoke whatever I want. First Amendment.
I will tap dance all day if I have to.
Oh, look at you, you're proper good at it.
I said, right.
She's a proper good dancer.
Don't make me mad. Don't.
Do you want to know something? I would love to do tap dancing. Technically, Irish dancing is like tap dancing. I love it whenever people do Irish dancing because it literally looks like they're on some sort of drug. Like, I don't know how they can move their legs so quickly. But can we talk about that tapping? Exactly. Like, look at her. She's a proper wee dancer. How does it affect you? Does the smoke go into your apartment? Is it the coughing? Have you suggested they try NRT? Why are you asking so many questions? See, I hate comments like that because I feel like they're so like snidey for specific reason. How does it affect you? Does the smoke go into your apartment? Is it the coughing? I mean, I'm gonna be completely honest. If you hear someone hacking and cacking 24/7, it's irritating. And also, they're chain smoking in an apartment complex you're not allowed to chain smoke in. So she probably can smell the smoke. I'm on your side 100%, all because your shoes were on the wrong feet. See, I didn't even notice that. Like, I'm not bad at dancing. I didn't even notice their shoes were on the wrong feet.
My ex cheated, so I refunded a gift and now she's livid. My ex broke up with me just about a year into our dating. In hindsight, she was awful, but I was blind to it all. She broke up with me over the phone, which seemed a little informal from all the time we spent together. Fast forward a week after that, several individuals connected to her, but not each other, confirmed she was seeing another man. I didn't confront her about it, because I realized that things just don't work out sometimes. It was just the way she went about it that irked me. I'm old enough, the late 30s, to accept that people are just a-holes, but I also felt like she was getting away with something without feeling even a bit of remorse. The breakup was the only contact, and no calls or texts occurred after that over a year ago. I remembered for Christmas I bought her, a really expensive couples massage spa package because she would always say how she wanted to do something like that. I had purchased a big package from a local place that cost roughly $600. I didn't have the certificate with me. I decided to go to the spa and make up a story about how I lost the certificate. I showed them the receipt, always keep those, and showed them my credit card charge. They wound up reissuing me a gift card and canceling the other. That was over a year ago and frankly, I forgot about it. Today I get a call from her, first contact in a year since breaking up, and she's screaming at me over the phone that the gift certificate is no good and the spa place accused her of stealing and what a boss I was for reporting it to be such. I called the guy, and he said he told her it was reported stolen. I just politely explained I didn't think she was deserving of it and if she wanted to, she could just have Mark, dude she was banging, pay for a new one. I then hung up. Gonna make an appointment to use that card with my new girlfriend soon. Mission accomplished.
So you're telling me this guy had a girlfriend, she treated him absolutely horribly, and for like a Christmas present he was gonna give her a massage. They then broke up and a year went by, he decided to get like a refund, etc. That girl went and tried to use that information to get a massage or like whatever it was for $600. And then because she realized that she was gonna have to pay for it, she rang him up screaming. I mean, talk about one hell of a bad girlfriend. But to be fair, I love that. Like, that's so petty. That's like me. Bro, the audacity, I would not have went that easy on her. The thing is with girls like her, like they literally manipulate her. So he's probably so low in his like self-confidence and mental health, like he's completely used to it, he's numb to her.
What is the pettiest thing you've done after the end of a relationship?
So I was dating this guy who broke up with me after like 2 months, and he was obsessed with taking baths in his jetted tub. So when I gave him a box of his stuff back, I also threw in a bath bomb that was full of glitter, and I took the label off so he couldn't read it. And he wasn't really happy, and he was texting me how upset he was to go to work covered in glitter, and I just responded to all of his text messages with pictures of Edward from Twilight, and then I covered his entire gravel driveway in a big thing of glitter so that every time he walks in his house he tracked glitter in. And then I also put his phone number into the eHealth website for health insurance quotes, and he probably got 200 phone calls. And I also decorated his house with happy birthday banners because he forgot to call me on my birthday. And now we're married and having a baby.
Okay, well that was a plot twist. I was literally thinking, oh my god, you finally left him alone, but now you're married and you have a baby. But can we talk about the glitter thing? One thing that I hate about bath bombs is glitter ones, because I've accidentally got glitter ones before. And I'm telling you right now, whenever I tell you the glitter does not come off, it does not come off. There's a special spray that people can get for their businesses, so it means if someone breaks in, it sprays all over them. And it's basically a spray that like you cannot get off your skin or clothes. It's like, I think that glows in the dark, like whenever light shone on it, it like, you know, shines up. Glitter is basically the same as that. Like one time I got glitter all over me, I'm not joking, it was on me for months. The last last sentence, I screamed. Someone please write a second chance enemies to lovers based on this, I'm begging you. Exactly, like I need to watch that immediately. Okay, so some of our people put some petty things that they've done in the comments. I waited until I got to a season final of a show. It was on my Netflix account, then I changed my password and signed out on all devices. See that right there, that is evil. Like that's probably one of the worst things you could do. I mean, you can't really do it anymore because apparently you can only go on Netflix on like one device or something like that. Netflix is so expensive nowadays, like I'm telling you, it's about like £15 a month. I sold his dream car. I mean, it was in my name. I sold it for $500 because he refused to pay the taxes and I was about to get garnished. Not today. Well, yeah, I mean, you know, if you're not going to pay the taxes on something and it's not in your name, push, send it away, goodbye.
What's the most petty thing you've ever done?
I am still proud of myself for this to this day. I caught my ex cheating. So, in true bisexual fashion, I screwed his side chick and his sister at the same time. Did I mention that his parents knew? Let me know if you guys want a story time, because it's amazing.
Okay, well, I want to know story time. I won't lie, I did look and the story time went on for about 10 like TikToks, I'm pretty sure, so we're not going to get the full story. You woke up and chose everyone but him. Exactly, like she was screwing everyone except for her ex. That's the energy I want from both my friends and GS. I know, like that's actually next level petty. We were watching a load of petty TikToks, but I think that's probably the pettiest.
What was a small but petty thing you've done to get back at an ex? My favorite petty thing that I've done was in first year university when I was absolutely heartbroken. My high school sweetheart had just broken up with me, and like all good high school sweethearts do, we had planned to go to the same university together, which obviously sucked. I just wanted to move on with my life. What sucked even more is that we were in the same residence. And what sucked even more than that is that we were in the same hallway, a couple doors down from each other, sharing a freaking bathroom. And to make it even worse, he got a girlfriend within the first 2 weeks of moving into residence. And honestly, I was pissed. I was pissed at him. I was pissed at his new girlfriend. I was pissed with the whole situation. And one day, me and my ex were talking, and he was like, yeah, it's super awkward for me and my new girlfriend to just see you in the halls and see you everywhere.
Leave them.
It's been difficult on our relationship. So I was like, oh, you don't like seeing me places? Say less. So I decided to run for residence council, specifically so that I could put posters with my face on them all over our residence. I put one on his door, I put one on her door, I put some in the hallways, I put some in the elevators, and most importantly, I put some in the bathroom that we shared above every single toilet. Everywhere this looked, there was my face. And the best part was, it was against school policy for people to remove election paraphernalia. So those posters stayed up.
Well, I mean, to be fair, he was complaining about how he's seen you every day and it was hard in his relationship, so there's a reason for him to move. You know, I hate men like that. Also, didn't he like get a new girlfriend within the space of 2 weeks? Talk about a rude man, like that's minging. Well, anyways, guys, that's some petty TikToks. If you want to see me look at more, let me know, definitely will. Press the bigger subscribe and see you all tomorrow for another video.